That ending, baby? Hang it up. Flat screen.
Hey you guys, it's me, it's Nita, and I am back for another movie review. This movie is on the Netflix streaming platform. It's called I Care a Lot. It is directed by Jay Blakeson. It is starring Rosamund Pike, Diane Wiest, Eliza Gonzalez, and Peter Dinklage. It clocks in at 1 hour and 58 minutes. It is classified as a dark comedy crime thriller. The synopsis is: a crooked legal guardian who drains the savings of her elderly wards meets her match when a woman she tries to swindle turns out to be more than what she appears. And that is all I'm going to say because this is a non-spoiler review. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I watch movies so you don't have to. I tell you what I like, what I didn't like in a non-spoiler way, and tell you whether or not you should know or go see the movie, well, stream the movie on the Netflix platform. So let's get into it. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I won't forget. So let's get into the movie. Seeing Diane Wiest was very, very, very refreshing. I have not seen Diane Wiest in a long, long time. Not meaning that she doesn't play in things, because she may very well play in things, but I remember her from her 80s and the 90s movies that she played in. Edward Scissorhands, The Parenthood, Practical Magic. The list goes on and on and on. She's very beloved in my heart. She played in movies that I loved back in the day. So she ends up playing the woman who turns out to be more than she appears. So I love the portrayal. I loved her in the movie, and I'll get into my cons later. Rosamund Pike. This woman was born to play the villainess. She was excellent at her. Everybody that I was watching on social media was talking about they fast forwarded through the movie because she was so horrible of a person, and they wanted her to die. And I was like, that is the point of the character. You love to hate them. And if they've done that, they've done their job, and they've done a good job. A+ for Rosamund Pike. She appears to be cold, robotic. She's very, very sinister. And they displayed this not only with her actions, but through her costume design, her hair. She wore this blonde, blunt cut, and it was like just flat and blunt. And, she was very blunt in the way she talked. She was very cold in the way she carried herself, in the way she navigated the space or whatever. She was good. She was good. She did the damn thing. And Peter Dinklage, of course, he plays my most beloved character in one of my favorite TV shows of all time, Game of Thrones. He was menacing here. Yeah, I think they went a little overboard with his part, but that gets into my cons. I'm not spoiling it, but it does fall into my cons with me. He was a crime boss. He was a man of few words, but he did a good job in doing what he did. All of the actors did an excellent job. The themes of elder abuse were the through lines in this film. But the film and script did a good job with writing the layers into it expertly, weaving all of the intricate details to come to a satisfying ending that actually causes you to almost reevaluate your moral compass. Because, like I said, Rosamund Pike does such a good job with the cat and mouse game, and it was just something to watch. I enjoyed it. She was infuriating. She was disgusting. She was diabolical. You know, she was very effective in portraying that. And to that, I can give her nothing but respect. So we get along to my cons. My cons, the pacing. The movie started off strong. Like, yes, like I was like, okay. Then once we get into the second half of the film, we started going a little bit off the rails. It took a turn that I wish it did not. If you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. And that's where I was talking about my cons, where Diane Wee's character wasn't as much in the second half of the film as she was in the first half, which made the first half so strong. But I'm not going to get into that in depth. But yeah, so once we get to the second half of the film, it was a little drawn out. I didn't mind it because I was completely engrossed in this nefarious world that they were building. There were some conveniences that were taken. There were a lot of things that were unbelievable. And that's why I say when it goes off the rails, the unbelievable, you have to suspend disbelief a little too much for this. And it still didn't bother me because I was still entertained. So tonally, I know they call it a dark comedy, but I just felt like the comedy did not match the energy. You know, you always kind of need some levity when you're have a serious tone, but for something didn't play right to me. Like it just felt like it was on the kookier side, and I was just like this isn't The Hunt. This isn't that. So you know, it was just that bothered me just a little bit, but it was okay because you know I like satires. But yeah, it could be off-putting to some. And like I said, I wish they would have started strong with the first half and kind of ended it the same. I mean, you know, still have your character arcs, but I wish that they went in that direction instead of veering off, I guess, for maybe shock value or something. But either way, I liked the movie. I liked it a lot. I thought it was very effective. I thought that if you were trying, I'm glad that they never humanized her. She was a villain through and through. And I think we got a winner here. I like the movie. I give this movie 3.75 out of 5 stars. Very, very, very good movie. I definitely say yes, go stream it on the Netflix platform. And also too, if you saw it, because it was #1 trending, so more than likely you saw it. So get down in the comments and tell me what you liked about it, what you didn't like, and all of the above.
First up on Diva Recommendations is Hustlers, 2019 crime drama comedy. J-Lo stripping, baby. Yes, that's all I gotta say. They did some strange things for some change. And Ocean's 8 is the next recommendation. Similar to Ocean's 11, this cast is an all-girl cast trying to get the bag. So yeah, definitely check that out. And lastly is The Wolf of Wall Street, written and directed by Martin Scorsese. It is a biography crime drama starring Leonardo DiCaprio. It is hilarious. Check that out. Yes, you guys, so that wraps up all 3 of my recommendations. We have Hustlers, Ocean's 8, and The Wolf of Wall Street. If you liked I Care a Lot.